Welcome back to the Templar Knight Crypto YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a very specific video for those that are a part of the Miracle Cash and More network with the Miracle Pay and the nodes. And so today's video is actually going to um, go over a couple of days because I am going to be running a test on the code nodes. These are the original nodes for the platform that you had to click a button every day in order to run the node to earn points. And so these nodes have now started to earn Phoenix on a daily basis. And so I know there's been some confusion, maybe misunderstanding, miscommunication. I don't really know where it all is coming from. I know that there have been comments made on some of the calls by corporate that you don't have to run the nodes, but there are new nodes that are out in the market that don't have to be run. So, what I'm going to do over this test is I'm going to determine, do we have to click the start button on the OG, the code nodes that we used to, and then does having that node viewable either in your MetaMask portfolio or your MetaMask wallet, does that have an impact? So that is the objective. Again, this is going to go over a couple of days. Today is actually Saturday, November 9th. And so I'm going to be baselining where we stand, where I stand, and then we will come back tomorrow on the 10th. We will review everything, and then depending on those results, we may end up having to do another test on the 11th. So this may be a multi-day process. You should be seeing all of this in one video. I'm not going to have you wait multiple days. So let's go ahead and get started here. We are going to go ahead and move to the first piece of information for this test. You feel free to write this information down if you're following along. You can see here that I am in what I would normally do to start my code nodes for the day. Now, I'm going to refer to these nodes as code nodes. Okay, so if you are familiar with having to click this start button every day so that you can get points, right? And this is what I'm talking about. This is the node that I'm talking about. If you're talking about the two new nodes that were released, well, this is not the video for that. Those nodes you don't have a start button to click on. But these code nodes you did, and we're testing if it remains. So as you can see here, I did not click the start button for today, the November 9th. Now, you can see here that I track all of my earnings, right? I'm tracking everything I earn and purchase with regards to Phoenix. So at about 11 o'clock, that's wrong. At about 3 a.m. this morning, right here, I earned, and that's 3 a.m. my time, I had 33 Phoenix deposited into my account. And this is on Snowtrace, right? And so you can see here on my tracking, right, that I've tracked that I should have a total of 695 Phoenix in my MetaMask wallet after the deposit earlier today, which is the reward and return for running my node yesterday, which I actually clicked at 7 p.m. Thursday night. So I did not click the node run at 7 p.m. Friday night. Today is now Saturday. I will not click it tonight at 7 p.m. because we were going to wait to see if we get the return around 3 or 4 a.m. my time on Sunday. If we do get the return, then that means we do not have to click the node button, but we'll talk more about that later. Once that happens, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, just to be clear, I am tracking that I should have 695 Phoenix in my MetaMask wallet. I'm showing here on Snowtrace that I did have a deposit today on 9/11, I'm sorry, on November 9th for running my node on November 8th. Okay. If I go here to MetaMask, okay, I see that I have 695 Phoenix. Now, there's been a back and forth discussion about whether or not or where the NFTs are viewable in your MetaMask wallet or portfolio will determine whether or not you have to click the start button or not. And so in this test, I'm also going to be determining, does the location of the NFT in your MetaMask account, portfolio, or wallet matter? And so to show that, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expand my view and make this a big screen so everyone can see it, right? And I'm going to click on NFTs. This is the wallet. This is not the portfolio. So you can see here that I do not have any NFTs in my MetaMask wallet view, but I have the correct number of Phoenix, meaning that the amount of Phoenix that I'm getting paid out every day for running my nodes is showing up in my wallet correctly. Okay? So that's item number one. Item number two is if I go to the portfolio and I go to NFTs and I go to view hidden NFTs, I will see that I have three Phoenix Node NFTs. Now you may be asking yourself, what is the PM2540? Well, the PM2540 was when there was a problem when they originally launched the nodes and tried to send them out to everybody. Notice I had three nodes, but I only received one. So I was one of the individuals who didn't receive the correct amount of nodes. And so what the company did is they did basically the best job they could do without an undo button, and they relaunched the nodes, right? So I got the correct amount. But as you can see here, everything is in my portfolio in MetaMask. I do not have anything in my MetaMask wallet itself as far as NFTs are concerned, again, from a viewing perspective. Okay? I want to be very clear. If you see your NFTs in OpenSea, and I'm going to go ahead and open up OpenSea here, and I'm going to connect my MetaMask. Okay? I'm here in OpenSea, I'm connected, and I click my profile. Whoop, there we go. You will notice here that I unhid one of those, and that was the 2540. So this particular NFT with no picture on OpenSea, 2540, matches this one, 2540 PM right here. Okay? If I go to OpenSea and I do my hidden NFTs, which are right here, you will see that I have three Phoenix Node NFTs. And the point that I want to make with this is that if you see your NFTs on OpenSea, they are in your wallet. Okay? You do not have to worry about are they in your wallet or are they not in your wallet. When you come here in MetaMask and you log into your wallet and you go to the NFT section and you're like, I don't have any NFTs. That means that this interface is not displaying your NFTs. It does not mean that you do not have your NFTs in the wallet. It means that this interface that you have, that you're looking at, is not displaying the NFTs. Because if I go here to the portfolio, there they are, right? In the portfolio view, they're there. So the combination of them being in the portfolio view and in OpenSea, I'm 1,000% sure that my NFTs are in my MetaMask wallet. The question is, and so people have asked about disconnecting your from any websites that you connect to. How hard, how easy, all this jazz. So I'm going to demonstrate that here real quick. Okay, so step number one, I'm in OpenSea. I'm going to click, let's see here, hold on, where to go? I'm going to click the portfolio, the little color icon, and I'm going to log out. Before I do that, I'm going to show everybody in my connected site. So I click the three dots in MetaMask. It says my connected sites is OpenSea. Everybody see that here? It says I'm currently connected to OpenSea. Sure enough, if I go to OpenSea, I'm connected into OpenSea. So I'm going to log out of OpenSea. Okay, now I'm logged out of OpenSea. I'm not connected to OpenSea from OpenSea's perspective. But did that change in MetaMask? I'm going to go ahead and just refresh my screen. I come back here to MetaMask. I come to connected sites and look at that. MetaMask is still holding the connection open. Okay. So everybody that's asked about disconnecting sites and trying to be secure, this is what I talk about when I say I go in and I disconnect not only from the website that I was connected to, but I also come disconnect it in MetaMask. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm done with a website, I come into MetaMask and I connected to that website with MetaMask and I click disconnect. And this means that I'm not connected on OpenSea, doesn't see me as connected, and MetaMask doesn't see me as connected anymore, right? Now, there was a question about a VPN. Well, you have to understand that your MetaMask account is on the blockchain. A VPN isn't going to do anything. Because if someone nefarious, a bad actor, was somehow able to see that connection was still somehow accessible, even though you closed it in OpenSea, but it was available in MetaMask, that is a cracked window, a little nudge of a door of a way for someone to get into your account, into your MetaMask wallet, okay? So that's how you disconnect from any connected sites that MetaMask may have previously been connected to. I always make sure this is blank when I'm done doing whatever it is I'm doing with my MetaMask wallet on any site that I'm done. So that's just a word to the wise. So, what are we going to be testing? Okay, so we'll go back over here. I am not running the nodes today. Notice I have 3 nodes, right? So I am not running them today. Tomorrow, around 3 or 4 a.m., I will be looking in Snowtrace to see did I receive a deposit. If I did not, then the next step is the fact that my nodes show up in my MetaMask portfolio view, but do not show up in my MetaMask wallet NFT view. Does that impact the ability to earn without clicking that start button? Again, previously, we all were clicking this start button in order to earn with the code nodes. Okay, we were earning points in beta, and once they turned them on in the middle of October, we started earning Phoenix. So, to recap, I'll be having another video, which you'll see immediately right behind this one in the same video string. Tomorrow, we are going to find out, did I get a deposit, even though I did not click the start button? And then if I did, well, then that confirms for everybody that, well, we don't necessarily need to run the code nodes. The NFTs can be in your portfolio view, and you can still earn the Phoenix. If they don't run, if I don't get a payout tomorrow, then I am going to import them so that they are viewable here in the MetaMask wallet view and not run them again and see what the outcome is. So you'll have those videos following right behind this one. Hopefully you stay tuned. This information is valuable to you. You can help support the channel by clicking the subscribe button and sharing these videos with others that are in the Miracle Cash and more ecosystem that have nodes so they can have a better understanding. Alrighty, everybody. So today is November 10th, and we have the results from not clicking the start button on the code node. So we're going to go ahead and get started here and just dive right in. Let's go ahead and there we go. So as you can see, uh, I didn't run it at all even last night. Uh, and I still have the total amount of points I had yesterday when I recorded the video, 8170. Total run count 4740. So just to show you that the start button has not been pressed. Okay. Let's go over to Snowtrace. We can see here in Snowtrace that if I click on the ERC20 tokens, which is how I see the Phoenix token that the nodes have paid out, I see here that I have an entry about 7 hours ago, so at about 3:30 a.m., I have a payout of 33 Phoenix. So, what does that tell me? That tells me that I did not have to click the start button. Unfortunately, this has just been kind of mentioned offhand in calls that corporate has had. There has not been an official announcement by corporate. It's just people have mentioned, "Oh, I didn't click the start button and I got paid out." So this shows that I did not click the start button to start the OG nodes, and I still received the payout. So we can see here in my MetaMask wallet that my balance should be 728 now, and we can confirm that again. I'm the type of person that likes to track things on my Phoenix tracker. So here we go. We had 33 more today. That brings the balance up to 728. Notice I did document that I did not click the start button on the night officially for the payout on the 10th. So uh, this concludes the test as far as did I have to click the start button? I did not have to click the start button. It also concludes the test with regards to does it matter if my NFTs are in the portfolio view or the wallet view? Remember that my NFTs are not in the wallet view. Now, I'll be doing a separate video for those that do want to move their NFTs into this view. So be sure to look for that video. I'll have a video out showing how to do that. And then I'll also have a separate video out for those that want to make sure that they are disconnecting from sites after they connect to them. So all the way, not just on one side or the other. So I'll do that as well. If you're ever wondering how I get to Snowtrace and see this information about what's deposited into my wallet in MetaMask, if you click on MetaMask after you log in, you go up here to the three dots that are in the upper right hand corner and you click on that, and then you can click View on Explorer Snowtrace.io. You open that up, so I'll go ahead real quick, click on that again. I'll close this one I had open, and you'll notice that here we go, that Snowtrace opens. Now, again, this is taking a look at your wallet on the blockchain, on the actual Avalanche network. So there's a lot of information here. You can see some transactions here. Notice the transactions aren't the deposits. Okay, the transactions are a little bit different. You have internal transactions, you have ERC20 tokens, you have ERC721 tokens, which, by the way, are your nodes. You can go to the ERC721 tokens. You see the very bottom one was the very first code node that they had issues with, but then you see the three that I received. And then in the ERC20 token section, this is where I see the daily payouts for Phoenix. So That is how I get into Snow Trace. So I want to thank everybody for being on today's call and watching, or not the call, the video, watching the video. And don't forget to make somebody smile today. You never know. It just might change the world.